Welcome to the house of the Lord. I'm excited for what God is going to do today. We had an awesome time in worship practice this morning, and we played some of my favorite songs, and I texted Kayla this week. I said, can you play my 3 favorite songs? No. We had a great worship practice, and then it was a wonderful time in prayer together, so I'm just believing that the Lord is going to do something incredible here today, and I'm just excited about it. I don't know if you're excited about this weather at all, but I'm getting used to it. It takes me, first week of it being really cold, I'm kind of crabby about it. But, put on my coat today, didn't even warm up my car today, just went straight out to it. I was like, you know what, it's not that bad, except for my hands on my steering wheel. That was a little frustrating. I had this thought, though, in service last week. So my car, last Sunday, my car didn't start. I was supposed to be at worship practice, and I got up, and I walked outside with a smile. I even sent a text to the worship team. I was like, it's a little picture. It's a great day to serve the Lord. God is good every day, blah, blah, blah. Not blah, 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 but that's what it was saying. And then I went out to my car, and I was like, oh, sick. It's like, oh, I'll get my jumper cables out of Veronica's car. I didn't have my jumper cables in Veronica's car. So I had to back Veronica's car out like from in front of my car out the driveway. So anyway, that was my mood. That's what I ran into coming to church. And I was standing looking outside. Like, I think it was during prayer last week. And I was looking outside the window. Everybody's praying. And I'm contemplating my life. And I'm looking out the window. And I go, God said this was good. Like, he created everything. And he goes, this is good. So I guess I better change my attitude about it. So since that thought, I've been, it's a pretty good week. Got to bundle up. I got to go buy a winter jacket, but it's all good. God said it was good. So today we're going to be talking about, I don't know how many of you saw the email or what we talked about last week in regards to praying this month, kind of doing like a beginning of the year reset spiritually. Kathy Jo sent out that email in regards to how we're going to be praying and fasting this month. So I thought it'd be a good idea to spend today's lesson talking about prayer specifically. Prayer is a vital part of a Christian's walk with the Lord. And every service, every devotion, every study, every gathering, every fellowship, how do we usually start or end? With prayer. Prayer is brought up one point or another through it all. We talk about prayer in conversation. If, you've been Christian for any amount of time, it's usually, talking to somebody and they're telling, how's your week going? Well, it's blah, blah, blah. And the person, how's their response? Well, I'll be praying for you. I'll be praying for you. My first question is, does that really happen? Samantha, when you tell me you're praying for me, are you really praying for me? How long are you praying for me for? Am I at the top or you're praying? No, I'm just teasing you. But one, when you say, hey, I'm praying for you. One, are we really praying for them? I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. I really try not to say that unless I'm going to pray for you. Otherwise, it's just empty words. And the Bible does say every word is going to be accounted for. So there's the thought. But then also, if prayer is such a vital part of the Christian's life and walk with the Lord and such a part of everything we do, especially I would say apostolic Pentecostals, we talk about prayer a lot. We have full seminars about prayer. We have services where we preach and teach about prayer like today. But does prayer take place in our lives outside of this service? Outside of Wednesday night? Outside of small group?